Welcome to downtown MoonTown. Population?
Us.
You didn't even follow your own rule.
Right? There you go. Ready? I'm going to return to the game. Here you go, baby. Are you ready? AJ, are you ready? Let's press X together. 3, 2, 1. You got this, baby.
You're in the high mountains.
You got this. You got this, sweetie. Yes. Yes.
You're doing it, baby.
This game is definitely less platform than Shrek 2. Definitely less of a platform game.
Less platforms, puzzles, mini games, interesting dynamics. More just punch stuff.
It's more plat than form.
Yeah, actually, it does combine the two, because if you take the plat and then the F from form...
Oh, and then you can jump up there.
Then you could just call it flat, for short.
Yeah, we got this. We're good at video games. Secretly, sometimes.
Oh, dude, this is that Gauntlet Dark Legacy level.
Oh, you're so right! Wow, that Owen would make a Gauntlet Dark Legacy reference after all these years.
That's the one.
Donovan, did you get that?
I did from watching the video.
Oh.
Did you watch the whole thing, or did you watch some of them?
I'm surprised he watches any of them.
To be fair, I thought you didn't watch any of them.
I just kind of tune in on random episodes. They'll appear in my feed, and I'll be like, yeah, part 14 of Scooby-Doo, that's good.
That's a good place to start.
I don't need the context.
I wonder how much of it we ever mention you. I don't know. Well, sometimes, maybe.
Once in a while, yeah.
Don't know.
It's hard not to.
Yeah, I actually don't know what we're missing either. Oh,
so
we just got
yeah,
oh, there was the first time we have like a branching path. You know what this makes me want to play right now?
Wait, are you dying?
You're actually gonna die?
Spyro. Doesn't this level kind of make you want to play Spyro?
Honestly, I have the remaster.
The trilogy, is it ignited or reignited?
Yeah, reignited
trilogy.
Chance.
Yeah.
Reignited and it
Feels so good. Well, it's not my fault.
Reignited and it...
I don't. Your aura makes it Igorful.
I did love not anticipating
How did that hit him?
But like the first time one jumped at me and I was already in the air and I was like, slam! That was fun times.
It does sound pretty fun.
Is that just to get back up? That's...
I think so.
Well, but why though?
Yeah, can you get up without?
I think technically, yeah, right? He would just walk back?
Oh, there was a thing you could have collected.
Oh, we go down?
Maybe I can take the ice thing down?
I think maybe you just go down, but I like this.
I think you would just put it in that
in that little square, yeah, right?
Yeah.
It's not going in.
Well, you moved it past it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Firmly grasp it.
Was that something before? And he broke it, or was that always like that?
I think it was just a time set thing.
You're doing it.
This is probably going to be the most interesting part of the game.
This is the most interesting part of the Let's Play.
Oh. Get out of here, yeah. Oh. First death!
Platforming.
No, second death, actually. I died.
Oh, yeah, second
I
death.
died in the platforming in the beginning, too, I think.
Oh, look, you're platforming.
Wait, what?
Go to
I think that's where...
Jump to the left. Is this where you started?
I think it might be.
Did we start right there?
No, we started up here.
Oh, yeah, you started from going up the caves.
Yeah!
But now we can go over here.
Well, we were already over here.
Something.
You can get one of those ice blocks.
I guess this is where ice sculptures come from.
Haha, what a funny joke.
Because it's ice.
Comedy.
Hey. That's my catchphrase.
My bad.
My favorite part was Carlos loved that meme so much. Where that in one of the FPS shows that's like recorded. Oh, the Halloween show from I think 2019. And the camera is near like Daniel, Carlos, and all of a sudden I say a joke and you hear Carlos go, haha, that's comedy.
No, can't go down there.
No.
Maybe we do have to put those ice cubes in that spot, but you know what? I don't think so.
No.
Yeah, I think they're just...
What's the door?
Check the
Oh,
walkthrough.
you need a key, I think. No, no one checked the walkthrough.
We don't even have one open this time.
And we never did.
Why do you keep punching it?
Because maybe it works.
That just makes it melt.
What's that, dude? He's just vibing.
Well, here's the lake.
Wait, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't see him.
Neither did I.
He kind of
I mean,
blended
I was
in with
over
the
there for a while.
The Lady of the Lake. We
This
gotta make
is
a
why
sacrifice to
Arthur is
Nimue.
unpopular in the movie.
He's just there.
Yeah.
Hey, lady! Boy, does your lake look refreshing! Artie, get me a towel. I'm coming in to take a nice long bath.
Let's see what Nimue
I'm
looks
coming
like.
in to freeze my nuts.
Sometimes Nimue, sometimes Morgana.
Oh, it's the Lady of the Lake.
yeah.
That's cool.
Is she gonna hand us Excalibur?
No, I think she's just a guidance counselor.
I mean, way deep in the mountains.
Way deep in the mountains, dude. Donovan?
Way deep.
There we go. He is the Valley Girl voice. The best one out of all of us, I think.
Oh, we were going for Valley Girl? That's more like that. It's like way deep.
No.
How deep was that?
It's like almost as deep as that philosophy stuff you're always going on about. Like, pretty deep.
Pretty deep, dude.
Oh,
This is so lame.
Hang
Lamau.
on.
So
Come
lame.
on, lady. We came all this way. Can you spare a coin for us?
Oh, fine. You want a coin?
Oh,
Retreat.
well, we know where to get him.
And I'll
well. Where's that?
Captain, I think I know where to get the shoes. What? There's more. Oh, that's why you can get create the
Yeah.
platforms.
Crazy.
Oh, whoa, I get it.
And
Well,
And
making
from
a
Pokemon
joke
Black and
about
White?
Women liking shoes on Women's Month. Man, I can't believe that Shrek the Third isn't with the times.
This
I
is
can't
the
believe
month they
Shrek the
own.
Third would presuppose like a traditional like view of what women should and shouldn't like.
Honestly.
What is this based on? Fairy tales that might do the exact same thing.
Fairy tales?
Actually,
Yeah.
usually they critique it a lot. Actually, in fairy tales, which is pretty dope.
Yeah.
Run out of time, I think, on it.
I can still do it.
I can fight.
Remember, kids, sexism is never funny. But people being sexist can be funny sometimes because you laugh at them and their ignorant ideals.
Yeah.
Thank God you said that last part.
You guys ever watched the?
No.
Okay. Never mind.
I can't see.
I'm like,
That was
I guess
very
never
rude.
mind. That's the name of a Danganronpa character. Her last name is Nevermind. Her name is Sonia Nevermind. She's in Danganronpa 2. By the way, that whole game takes place in a computer simulation.
What?
Whoa!
Spoilers.
Spoiler alert, Chiaki's not a real person. She's just a video game.
Gosh.
Shout out to Danganronpa 2. Shout out to Matt for liking Danganronpa 2. Shout out for Matt to liking Nagito.
Shout out to Ma.
Shout out to Mop for sweeping me off my feet. Wait, there were more.
Yeah, there's more.
Yeah.
Further down.
He just wants to die.
Oh, that's why they have those spots down there to be like, you should put it over here.
Put it over here so you can get a magic blue. You're not the boss of
AJ,
me.
you could have just
Not
jumped
only am I
on
gonna,
it.
yeah, not only am I gonna put down the ice. It worked though.
Oh, dwarf! In the context of
Gnome.
fantasy stuff.
Gnome.
Are they gnomes?
I believe they are dwarves.
I think yes.
They use pickaxes.
You know, we'll meet in the middle. We'll call them
Stereotype
halflings.
tells me that they have to be,
Yeah. I think that is also
Dwarf
very
people.
similar to the
They have to be
model
little
for the 7 dwarves they use in this series.
where are you going?
There
You
was
left
one
one
more.
behind.
Where?
There was
There's
one,
one
further down.
Further, yeah, further down
platform.
on the platforms.
Yeah. It showed in the cutscene.
Also, you
too.
totally skipped that other item that you could get.
The Stein.
I don't know where the other two are, to be completely honest with you. You
You'll
didn't
find
get the other thing. You didn't get that thing.
How the heck do I get up there?
We
Wait,
just
the
put. You can
Quimble
jump
tree.
on the ice cube, bro.
I know that, but like I don't think that that's gonna be big enough.
Well,
I think it's
Only
gonna
one
be
way
big.
to find out.
I think it's gonna melt before we get over there.
Yeah, I do.
Come
too.
on, AJ.
Not on
we
my watch.
Need to 100% Shrek the Third.
No, we already haven't.
We're gonna go
go
back. Yeah, exactly.
I hate that they're on the same page.
I
There
for
you
one am
go,
a
see?
fan.
I believed in you and you did it. Well, you didn't do it because I believed in you. You did it because you were always able to do it. Boom!
So what was up with the one level where you didn't even play as Fiona? You played as Sleeping Beauty of all people.
She needed representation.
Did
That's
you
it.
just like break his neck like that?
Yep.
Shrek's a grappler, dude. Let's get a legit, like, Shrek fighting game developed by Capcom.
Yeah, strength.
What's Shrek's Drive Rush? Put Shrek in Street Fighter 6, baby.
On.
Let's go.
He's a strength-based swamp warlock who loves.
If anything, he's an ogre barbarian.
I like that it just froze in the air after you yeeted it. It was just like, okay, this is where we stop.
I hope you get to keep the cushions. Those are
Don't
nice.
think so.
Those are nice cushions.
I don't think you get to keep the cushions.
Well, you should ask though.
Yeah.
Okay, hey Nimue or Lady of the Lake or whatever name you're using in this version. There's so many Arthurian like versions, yo. It's whack.
That's long enough. But fine, whatever. Artie, you'll find a coin in your pocket. Now go toss it in the well.
Oh, Arthur's Artie. Okay.
Oh, you're doing it.
Whoa,
We get to play as Arthur.
Are actually
Jinx.
controlling him?
This is peak cinema.
Dude,
When was the last like?
this is actually kind of cool. I like this
Oh
one
no,
now.
I just answered my own question. I was like, what was the last
I don't have
like
a
King
coin, but
Arthur
I've got
based
10,880 of them.
King Arthur
It's
based
just that's how much the gem is
movie?
worth, I guess.
I was like, oh, the Green Knight.
But isn't he not
Yeah.
in that?
Technically, he's in the beginning. It was just mostly about Sir
Lancelot or Gawain?
Gawain. Yeah.
Yeah.
The hell is that?
That was your force attack.
Force
This is
attack?
gonna make no force. You know, you're the only one that so far makes sense to block because you actually,
Have a shield.
yeah. I mean, like Puss can parry with the sword,
Yeah. Well, Shrek has
R1.
like mass.
and he cowers behind it. That's a good detail.
I respect that detail.
I do think the developers took time to really give all the models like the personality of the characters.
Yeah, that was nice of them.
Yeah.
It's nice to know there was at least one person on the Shrek the Third team who cared about the game.
Donovan is trash. Donovan's as mad at Shrek 3 as he is at Cube Rule.
Look, I'm not mad at the game. I understand what the game is, which is classic shovelware from this era. Like, it is what it is. I played 100 games just like this, and I'm sure I would have enjoyed it as a kid.
He's blocking.
Oh no, I wasn't.
No, not you, Donovan. He's completely ignoring the cube rule. Just going straight for yeah, well, but Shrek the Third was cool. I think you might have come around to your line of thinking, Austin.
It's not necessarily that I agree with Cube Rule. I just think it's a conceptual scheme you could use to settle debates because, you know, the line drawn between some of these things is arbitrary. But also you can take the semantic externalist view and do like, oh, actually, the thing in and of itself, even though we can't ever epistemically access that, like, there is a thing that we interact with, and that thing should constitute part of its definition or meaning. So, like, in that sense, Cube Rule, it would be against Cube Rule in that way, because Cube Rule is completely,
Gnomes.
and it's an anti-realist or
I see.
notion
Yeah.
versus a realist account.
I think the thing is, it is a fascinating concept, but the way we ultimately define things, it is arbitrary. You're absolutely right in that regard, but I also think that as humans, we like to group things into, you know, logical little boxes.
Think you just go outside, buddy?
No, I know. I was
And,
making sure I got all the coins there.
Oh, okay.
To do that, we have to kind of agree on certain taxonomical definitions, which is how they do it in scientific knowledge. That's why things like a platypus, which you would think, oh, it's got a bill and lays eggs, bird, but because of other aspects of it, is considered a mammal. Like it produces milk, which is weird because it doesn't like.
This is taking a long
it
time for
sweats
him to
milk
throw a
instead.
coin in
It
there.
produces
He
them
did it though.
the traditional way.
Oh my gosh, here she is.
Good job.
Here, have some water of life.
If you ever want to know where you
I-
settle on this philosophy of language debate, if you're like a pragmatics person or a semantics person, I like to. I want to.
Oh, yeah.
I always like to break. I want to break down dichotomies in philosophy. That's where I find a lot of fun in it. But there's a dope man by the name of Hillary Putnam. He came up with a twin Earth example, and so he's talking about natural kinds like water, for example. He's saying, all right, imagine there's a twin Earth, right? And imagine it's molecule for molecule.
Why
Like
is
there's
this
even
guy
a version
asking
of
for
us
more
on there.
work?
There's a twin Donovan, twin Austin, whatever, and they
Because
have
you
the
got
same. They
whiny.
can have the same cognitive states about things. Like even right now, twin Austin's having this conversation, right? But on twin Earth, there's one difference. Water is not H2O, it's XYZ. And then so we have water, when we talk about water, we reference water as H2O, and when they talk about water, they reference it as XYZ. And so the question is twin water the same as our water? And if you say yes, that means you're affirming the fact that it's the role that the water is used in language which affirms its meaning. Whereas if you're the other one, you're saying, no, it's not the same. It has the same spelling and the same utterance and whatever, but when we invoke one, we're invoking H2O, so it's not the same thing.
Well, I think that ultimately that comes down to, again, the arbitrary nature of labels, because it is the same thing, fundamentally, right? Even if you call H2O, if we didn't call hydrogen hydrogen, then it would still be the same element. It would still interact and behave in the same way, but we would just have a different name for it, which is just down to language. Like, even in different languages here on Earth, we have different names for different elements and things like that. And they try to, for the sake of scientific consistency, try and make, you know, scientific standard forms of measurement. And so there are certain things that we all agree on the name of, but ultimately, if we called it something different, it would not change the thing in of itself. That physical thing would still exist in the way that it does, and the only thing that would change is arbitrarily the name. So calling H2O XYZ would not change what water is, it would just change how we define it.
So technically, I think you just gave me an answer of what you think, because H2O and XYZ are different in this example. They're not the same substance. We only knew the difference because we investigated into it. We're like, oh, this isn't H2O. Like, I thought it was H2O and like this. So in that instance, is twin water water?
I would say no, because
then that's semantic externalism.
Yeah, water is that molecule. Otherwise, it would be a liquid that would behave similar to water and would have all the same properties as water. But you know, if I have an orange and then I have an orange that is, it tastes like an orange and it looks like an orange, but it's green and it comes from a different plant, then it's not an orange.
There we go. Put Donovan down as a semantic externalist, everyone.
Hooray.
Quist completi.
Kill it! Yes.
Shank it.
Become violent, King Arthur.
Stab it.
Like all the despots before you. Or is it despot? Is it despot or despot?
Desperado.
I think either one.
Lamau.
Get the snowman hat.
I do
to your
like
left.
Arthur's animations, actually. Do you think they looked a little bit at a Zelda game and went, that is Link slash? Although they used the right hand
sword,
instead of
I
left
think.
hand.
I think they looked at how you swing a sword, and then they said, let's do that.
Well, no, because only Link's ever swinging a sword, right? They're not real.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I
But
didn't think of
espadas, those are everywhere.
that. Yeah, everywhere.
Espada.
Congratulations, No, AJ. Sorry. There are so many people in this room.
You can call me Austin.
Damn it, we didn't complete it without dying, man!
That was the one level we didn't complete without dying.
We ruined it.
Artie meets Lady of the Lake.
Oh, it's so cute.
It says Lake Lady, but okay.
She's 23. He's 17.
Is that true?
I don't know.
Really kingly. I think that's the first time we got that one.
Yeah, because we just have so much money now.
Wait, I feel like I've said that word before, though. Artie shield blocks. Oh, Artie shield block.
Allows him to what?
I don't know. It's gone.
All right, Donkey, listen to me. Artie is going to be on his way back soon. I want you to go into this cave.
You good to keep playing,
and
AJ?
pretend to be a dragon.
You want to get a turn?
Sure,
Artie
yeah.
wanted to fight a dragon.
Wow,
but
breaking
his
turn order, huh?
What is the deal
Oh,
with
did you
everybody
want to go a
fight
turn?
dragons?
I just went. It would technically be Donovan next.
Oh, that's true, Donovan. Do you want to?
Simple.
take this one?
Then let's just
All right.
keep it on the right hand side.
We do have to. I guess that means we're forcing you to play the next one.
That's fine. I am fine with having to play. Like, it is not the worst thing I've ever experienced.
It's wanting to play. That's the.
Yeah, just
There's the rub.
yes, therein lies the rub.
See, but ironic. When we would have handed it to Donnie, he would have been playing his donkey again.
Okay, well then now you have to give it back.
Nope. Now it's
Nope.
too late.
I'm already here.
The frames are already dropped.
What do you mean? That's a dragon. Come on, are you blind, bro?
Yeah, that's a donkey, dude.
I think it's a donkey. Donkey. What a guard.
Look at them tactics.
Final Fantasy Tactics. Anyone played a tactics game recently?
Not really. Kind of. I've been playing Baldur's Gate 3 some more.
Baldur's Gate?
Baldur's Gate.
Hey, I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3, yo.
Yeah,
I'm
playing
lit.
Baldur's Gate,
yo,
dog.
it's freaking baller, dude.
Are you freezing to death?
Yo, I don't play
No,
Baldur's
he
Gate
No.
because I'm not
no.
a nerd. I play Ballers.
I played
That'd be
Baldur's Gate.
Uh-oh.
Yo.
Oh, no. I'm going to have to seduce this one.
That you, Shrek? Where'd you get that cheap costume? Oh! Ah!
What happened?
It's a wheeled wagon.
Oh, no, you're playing as Artie.
Donkey?
My new
Sacrificial pawn?
Is the movie just like them trying to, like, manifest a hero's journey for Artie?
No.
No. This is so much more filled than it is.
It's literally
None
they
of
pick
this
him up.
none of this snow stuff is in the movie.
In fact, I'm pretty sure we haven't faced the real villain. No, we haven't.
Yeah, it's literally they show up. Shrek's like, "Yo, you're gonna be king. It's supposed to be you." And then he's like, "Oh, I don't know." And then it's kind of a hero's journey in that regard. But it's
for
the lamest
Shrek?
version of it.
Yeah.
Wait, but so.
It's for Arthur, but it's the lamest version of a hero's journey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He looks real terrified.
I just gotta say a 4-letter word. Damn.
Honestly, a better
Whoa, he's got the first boss fight of the game.
Yo.
Yo.
I love this. Just keep moving. He won't be ever. He
I
won't.
knew it. This is a Souls-like game.
Holy shit. Why is it standing in one spot? Well, look at the spikes. They could fly over it. Shut up.
Now this really reminds me of GDO. You get the meat.
Lamau, dude.
How do you do anything?
You might have to attack the tail. Maybe
Yeah,
bait out
you
an attack and then run
you did a
around, swipe
good
the
you did
tail.
a good job when you juked to the other side. That's causing it to stop, and then you went back and then hit it. There you go, like that. See, it's doing animation. Or now you probably won't be able to hit it. Also, you just
Yeah,
might
there
be
you
able to
go.
hit it from
There we go.
wherever, maybe.
Yeah, you just gotta bait it out and then swipe.
Oh, nice. So, best game you fought a dragon in, guys?
Yeah, by far.
No, that was a question. I was asking.
Oh.
I wasn't memeing. Like, what's the best game you fought a dragon in? You know?
Elden Ring.
That makes a lot of sense.
Dude, it's so cool. You feel so, like, such a badass. There's an argument to be made that it's cooler in Dark Souls 3 because in Elden Ring, a lot of the times when you fight a dragon, you get to use your horse, which makes it a lot easier.
Uh-huh.
But also, there's a fight with a ancient 3-headed dragon that has laser beams that it shoots at you, and that one's pretty cool. Also, it technically takes place in a place beyond time because you go back in time to fight the dragon.
Oh, imagine that. You know, my boy Mina
bitch slap.
once explained to me his process of in Dark Souls 3 through finding some of the DLC, and I was like, "You jumped into a portrait? You Mario 64'd yourself?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah." And one of the bosses is technically like another player. Like you could have the option of like them doing it. And he said one guy got really into it, and so another player did like literal phases, and Mina also would try to do the phases as too. It sounds sick. I really want to get good at video games one day so I can play the Souls games.
They're not. It seems a lot harder. Before
I suck it. I just suck.
you just got to get the timing down. It's all like rhythm and patterns.
Yeah.
Honestly, like Elden Ring's the best place to start, I'd say, because just like if you go, once you get the ability
So
to
much
level
extra
up,
stuff
if
on
you
this
go
map
south,
that I feel like you should
there's a
be
lot of.
able to get out.
I think later.
Yeah, this probably isn't the end of the level.
You might be able to heal up by punching the snowman and taking the chicken. Not sure if it'll heal you, but maybe. Nope.
Well, when he gets to
Oh,
it.
oh, I died. Like
yeah,
for
you
real.
can do that. Yeah.
I guess so.
You got this.
Oh, and they don't give you a lot of stuff. Oh, that was weird. He like went into the light. That was just the camera for a second was like going through one of the gels. You know, the gels they use for lights in theater.
Yeah.
They had to do that. That would have been fun. Oh yeah. I have a project where I'm gonna go over lighting design for a show, and I have to literally do all that tomorrow. I have to do like a 3-minute presentation.
Pretty cool.
I don't know if I'm just gonna talk about every different set. That actually might make sense.
I really like lighting design, but I have no idea how to do it. I've never taken a class in it.
Dude, Dan, you know Dan.
Yeah.
Shout out to the... Maybe I won't dox him. But shout out to the lighting professor at Citrus College, whose first name you now know.
And know which school he teaches at, so you could easily look up the last.
But he's so cool. I love him. He's really nice and he's really supportive. And he told... I was with another friend of mine. Her name is Natsuka. And we were doing our lighting project together. Yeah, she's from Japan. There's a lot of Japanese exchange students. Remember Makoto?
Yeah.
We did our lighting project together, and he told both of us, he was like, I know you guys don't really don't want to go into this, but like I think you guys could do pretty good. I liked what you guys did, and I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. Because we were like one of the, I don't know, I didn't see a lot of the other groups like go up to do their lighting stuff, but like we went out there, and I was like, bring it down a little bit. Yes, this bright, and she handled like. It was great. She let me handle like half of the design work and also like the concepts and the ideas and like let's get the theming down. And she was like, "Cool, I'll go through, do like the paper like this light goes here, this light goes here, this light goes here." Which I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be so bad at that." Perfect teamwork.
Having
Nice.
bravely completed his quest and won his diploma,
You did good, lad.
Arthur was
So it's the best
eager
game
to
you've killed a
return
dragon
with
in.
Shrek to far, far away.
Okay, let's go.
Probably GDO.
Meanwhile,
Going with Dark Legacy.
deep in the catacombs beneath the royal
It's a
castle,
pretty sick dragon. A couple
No, I
times
just
that
haven't
happened.
fought many dragons.
I know. I'm thinking about it, like I don't know how much dragons I've actually fought in video games. Like I've definitely fought.
You're usually a guy that takes powers from a dragon.
Yeah. I don't think I've never fought a dragon in a Souls game. I haven't gotten far enough in a Dragon's Dogma to fight a dragon. Technically, I fought dragons. Technically, I fought dragons in Monster Hunter, so I'm gonna say Monster Hunter Rise, because technically all dragons are wyverns, and so in that world, and so like some of those dragons are fucking sick. That's my favorite part is just the boss fights in Monster Hunter, which is like great that they're really good. It's so unfortunate that there's a lot of other fluff sometimes, and I'm like, no.
Fiona!
Make it Fury, but Monster Hunter.
You must be getting close. Hurry up.
I wonder. So does Sleeping Beauty have any role in the movie at all?
Not at all.
Interesting.
No.
She's in the prison escape scene, and that's about it.
She is asleep.
I guess this is the prison escape scene right here.
So what about you, Owen? What is the coolest dragon you've ever fought in a video game?
I think the Super Mario Odyssey dragon is pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
Yeah, that one's a pretty cool one.
Yeah, that's a cool dragon.
That's a pretty cool
What are
one.
these trees from?
I mean, in
Earth.
Pokemon White, the last guy who got a fight gets this. He has a Hydreigon.
I was actually gonna say I was surprised Owen didn't
So
mention Pokemon, and then he did. So
Hydreigon is a dragon
So then you were
Pokemon,
not
and
surprised
it's the worst. It's actually the worst guy.
yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of his design.
No, like his
I
design.
think it drags on.
Yeah. No, his design's great and everything. I just mean like that particular
Us.
Hydreigon is just the worst because it's like level 64
Don't steal that from me.
when they only give you enough like EXP to be 57 or something.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, we're gonna just give it Focus Blast, like Fire Blast, Surf, and Dragon Pulse.
You didn't
as its
have an ice
moveset.
type ready for it. You didn't have
And then-
Ice Beam ready.
Well, if you have an Ice type ready, he's not only faster than you, he then has Fire Blast.
You didn't use X speed earlier on in the fight. What's wrong with you, bro?
Well, it's kind of busy
It
with
kinda
the
doesn't matter if your
Cofagrigus being
Pokemon
the
is
worst
dead
because it
after
has
you
like
hit him.
toxic.
That's why I make sure they're not dead,
and
baby.
stuff. It's pretty nasty.
I think Glaceon is
It's
technically
a very
tanky.
nasty team, that one. It's very well made.
Give Glaceon X special
Done
defense
what
and then
I
an
did
X speed.
in every Pokemon game, which is just take the starter Pokemon and power level it until it's level 80 when everything else is level 50.
Oh,
Holy
what?
shit.
I guess not.
Wow, now we know who has the most deaths, huh? Lamau. Lamau. Lamau.
Yeah.
Well, AJ died a lot.
So second favorite dragon you've fought in? Would that be Dark Souls 3 then, Don?
Yeah, maybe. I'm just trying to think of another dragon fight where I've been like, oh, this is so hyped that it's stuck in my memory. I know I've definitely fought dragons in other games, but I'm trying to think. God of War had a pretty cool one.
I gotta go to backlog and just look at what games I've fought in a dragon in.
The God of War dragon fight was cool, but I think I'd still give it to the Soul.
Oh, Final Fantasy XIV has some cool dragon fights, actually. And the song is so good.
In Kingdom Hearts, I fought a dragon.
Yeah, but that dragon fight's lame.
That's Maleficent.
It's just easy.
That's why it's lame.
Yeah.
It's perverted in so many ways.
Actually, we didn't even see
Princess
anything.
Peach does this, though.
Yeah, but they're trying to get you to see it.
No, I don't think so.
I think if they were trying to get you to see, you would see.
Yeah.
They're trying to get you to want to see.
I think you just want to see. I think you're the perv here.
Well, he does watch a lot of anime.
Oh, goodness.
So true.
Come on. Anime isn't that pervert genre where they always got the big old bobas doing like a all over the place.
Yes.
Alright, let's go my backlog and see which games have a dragon in it. Final Fantasy VII Remake. No. Bioshock Infinite. No. Birth by Sleep. Dream Drop. Final Mix. Point 2. No. Monster Hunter Rise. Yes. Tales of Exilia 1 and 2.
Kingdom Hearts 2?
Maybe. Nope. We're not there yet. Tales of Hearts R? Maybe. Tales of Symphonia Dawn of Underworld? Maybe. Pokemon White? Yes. Pokemon Pearl? Yes. Cuphead? Yes! Oh, that motherfucker. I hated that dragon. I was doing it on co-op with Mina, and that was the one fight I actually won for us. All the other fights, I think except one other one, I was dead when he won by the end, and I was like, I suck at video games. Heart Gold and Soul Silver, yes. Giratina. Platinum, yes. KH3. Is there a dragon in KH3? No, right? It was a big wolf.
Kind of.
Kind of?
Have you beaten it?
Yeah.
Okay, what do we call it? What's Rapunzel's world?
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's technically
Kind of.
who cares? Shin Megami Tensei 4.
Either way, it wasn't
maybe.
a good dragon fight.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2. I don't know. Smash Ultimate.
Yes, there's a dragon fight in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh, you're right.
If I say which one, it's gonna ruin the world.
Yeah. Smash Ultimate. I don't know. Fire Emblem. Yes. 3 houses. Dragon Quest 11. Yes.
I would think so.
More Final Fantasy 14.
It'd be weird if Dragon Quest didn't have any.
I don't know how you got in there.
There's definitely no dragons in Street Fighter. Or Ace Attorney or
I
Halo.
like that
Yeah,
you just
there
have
is a dragon in Street
a
Fighter.
list of all the games
Ha,
you played
ha,
in
ha,
recent
ha.
history.
You're
That's
funny.
pretty sick.
Lucan.
He is a
Hadouken.
gamer, so he's got to keep track.
In
of
Yu-Gi-Oh!
things.
Master Duel, I know Donovan and I have definitely come at each other with exclusively dragons.
Starlight and Red Eyes, baby.
Hey! Trails of Cold
You know
Steel,
what I
I
find
think
one of
so.
the most hilarious Yu-Gi-Oh cards?
What's that?
Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon.
And it's better than
Literally,
Blue Eyes.
literally, since I have destroyed all of the Blue Eyes White Dragon cards in the whole world, I guess I have to make my own.
I guess I have to make
I
mine.
shouldn't have ripped that one in the first episode.
Never settle for mediocrity. And then there's also that one line of what he says about Yugi's hair. That
Yes.
perfect hair. Dude, that movie is so good. Is it Dark Dimensions?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That movie's hype. That movie's great. Kaiba, goes to the afterworld at the end just to duel against his rival. I like how you're going running into the spikes.
That's what you're supposed to do, though,
I
right?
told you about this, right?
Not run into them.
I told you about the whole scene where
But yes,
he
you are
shows
correct.
the hologram.
Yeah.
He just fake kills a pilot with his blue eyes.
Yeah.
And he's like, that's just a fraction of what my hologram... Could you tell us that it's a hologram first? Before you maybe kill a guy. In fact, we sure don't know that's a hologram.
I've went through a lot of the other stuff I have played, and not a lot of dragons on there. I don't think there's any dragons in her story. I don't know.
You can't open
Or
that,
telling
that gate
lies.
back there?
Same
You don't have any
developer.
keys?
I don't think so, no. Oh, I don't.
You know, I'm proud of you, Austin, because I feel like we always talk about his story, but we never talk about her story.
Thank you. And we're recording this during Women's History Month.
The only month to celebrate it.
I'm sorry I keep doing that bit. I've been watching a lot of Ludwig, and he's been doing, like, I don't say bitch anymore, that's gendered language, and, like,
Lamau. Does he say dude?
yeah, but,
Oh, okay.
like,
So
and he
he's a-
says bro, but, like, he,
Marlon's gonna pick up that.
it's just been kind of a bit for Women's History
That's
Month,
Fiona.
where on his podcast
Fiona?
a lot and
Yeah.
stuff like that,
Are you
he's always
sure?
like,
Because she said, yeah, she just said Fiona.
I heard Rapunzel's with Charming now. That's
Oh, it doesn't look
Oh.
like
I
you.
heard them interrogating Ginger.
Jesus.
We'll have to save him.
I don't remember any of this in the movie.
well, I do remember Rapunzel being like, yo, I'm gonna shack up with this prince dude instead of
Yeah.
going to jail.
Yeah, this happened after the Barracuda montage.
Ah, Barracuda.
Finally, the other character we played as in Shrek 2.
In the dungeon.
You're so right.
Girls.
I think you played him, right? I know we've
You're
both
safe
played
now.
Gingy and we've
Have
both
you
played
seen
Puss.
Cinderella or Pinocchio?
But who played the big Gingy? It was actually just stomping through the background, wasn't it?
Was it?
No, I thought we played as Big Gingy at one point.
Maybe we did.
I think that was AJ during a hero time.
No, I think you have to.
I think
just
there
guide
was a
him.
hero time, yeah.
Oh, you just guided him?
Yeah, you guide
Oh.
him to
Okay.
to fight,
Right?
and then that was like the
Ooh.
boss before the boss.
The Tiamat boss fight in Strangers of Paradise Final Fantasy Origins also kind of fun. That's just a fun game. I might guess I'm gonna have to buy it on Steam so I can play with Enrique.
I'm pretty sure there's a dragon at
Gingy,
some
watch
point in
over
Final
her.
Fantasy
When she wakes
15.
up, get her out.
I think there's a dragon at one point in all of them.
If those guards make a wooden door,
I know there's a dragon as a random encounter in Final Fantasy VII because it rocked my world. And then in Crisis Core Reunion, you fight summons every once in a while, and I'm like, Bahamut's a dragon.
You're supposed to be
Yeah.
able
And
to break,
so he's based off of the
break
D&D
doors with your
Bahamut. So
head.
like, it's just a dragon guy. Oh, she doesn't slow down time in this one? This is bullshit, dude.
Yeah, but she's a strong woman because it's the munch.
She was already a strong woman.
because it's a monk.
You know, in Shrek 4, I'm just saying, she's the definition.
That was actually sick, and that had the best impact noise out of all the ones we've seen so far.
Yeah, I will say that's the coolest.
Could you imagine if the Shrek one had that impact when he freaking like is it pile drive? What does he do to the guy?
I mean, he does one where he picks them up, slaps their cheeks. He does one where he pushes them over, and then he does one where he just smacks them in the side of the neck.
What's the wrestling move one he does? Do you know which one that was called?
pile driver.
Yeah, the pile driver. Is a pile driver. Imagine if that had more impact. Instead, it was just like, boing. And I'm like, no, murder.
Oh, I see.
Oh, this is just like
How are you ever gonna figure it out?
This is the most complex puzzle ever.
This is like that first time they have that door in Skyrim where it's like the
thought
dragon
this was gonna be
claw
like
that
that,
you need to open it, and you're all like, whoa, what do I do? But then it turns out the answer's just on the dragon claw.
Lamau. I got stuck on Wizard 101 one time because I think it got Did we only do one of the... We did one of the criteria to beat the level?
That's all you need.
Damn.
beware leaping pirates. Block their attacks
Oh.
quickly.
You better beware it.
Us.
Are we almost there yet? It feels like we've been
Feels like we've been
walking forever.
playing for like 4 real long episodes.
This guy, Artie is just like Mary, just complaining during Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
We've been walking for a long time.
It feels like
Yo! We're back in Worst Hire. That's Captain Hook right there. I don't know if you guys noticed. He looks a little different.
Them dance moves. Dude, that's sick. Look at them moves.
Oh, and pause it.
we got to dance with them next time, though.
On Dynamo now. Next time on MoonTown. Next time on MoonTown. We'll see you next time on the YouTube. Don't forget to like and subscribe and rate and comment, and don't forget to hit that bell.
To all you AJs out there, original is